welcome to NFT Traders Club. In this video, we're going to be going over the Otherside first trip gameplay. A lot of people are saying that it was a huge success, so we're going to look at those comments. We're going to look at the gameplay and all of that in this video, so stay tuned for that. As always, these videos are brought to you by Ninjalerts. Ninjalerts is an NFT that you can buy that grants you lifetime access to the app that allows you to track your favorite whales and influencers' wallets. That way, anytime they mint, buy, or sell something, you get a notification sent to your device, whether that's your phone or whether that's your desktop or whatever, as soon as they do so. So be sure to check that out. And thank you, Ninja Alerts, for allowing us to do these shows. Without further ado, good morning, Ken. How's it going today? How's your weekend?
Hey, it was pretty good, Chris. It's a Monday now. We're back on the show. Couldn't wait to come back. A lot happened this past weekend, man. The ETH price is finally back up again. We
Yeah,
could
saw
rejoice
that.
now. It's at 1400. That's crazy. But yeah, it's a pretty good weekend, man. And I saw the other side. Their load test was pretty damn good. Like they had a lot of people. So I'm guessing we're gonna talk about that in more details later on. But yeah, I'm glad to be here. It is Monday. I gotta give a Monday air horn. Wake our
Get everybody
ass
to
up
wake
because it's
up.
Monday.
Yeah, man. Get everybody to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. So what's up, Chris? How are you? How was your weekend?
It was good. I didn't. Well, we were sick, my whole family, so we just kind of stayed in the house and everything. I didn't do much trading. I watched some trades from the sidelines. I saw some of the people on Ninja Alerts were winning over the weekend over some like random stuff. So that was nice to see some W's, some random W's, and then like you said, ETH price shot up, and I know we view ETH differently, but the way I view ETH, it's like, man,
In the
that
future.
that 0.15 that I lost last week or 2 weeks ago is a lot worth a lot more now. So kind of stings a little bit,
You
but
ever
it's still nice.
heard eyes forward, or
Oh,
do you just
I
live in the
heard it, man.
past?
I heard
You
it,
just
man.
live in the past all the time,
I
huh? You
live
just look
everywhere,
back,
bro.
huh?
I'm omniscient or
You
omnipresent.
walk
I'm omnipresent.
backwards, huh? When you walk backwards, huh?
No, man. I
When you
walk
drive, you
sometimes,
only
man.
drive in reverse, Chris.
I
Use
walk
your rearview
backwards,
mirror.
forwards, stay in the same spot a little bit everywhere, man.
Eyes
But
forward, Chris. Nobody cares what you lost last week, man.
it was nice to see some wins on Ninja Alerts over the weekend, though.
Yeah, those some
Um,
wins.
Besides that, we could briefly touch on this. It kind of course, it scared me a little bit. And I know you saw, but pre-mint actually got compromised, and that's a widely used
That's a big one.
resource.
That's a
Yeah, I'm
very big
not
one.
sure. I mean, I'm sure some major people got hurt from it. I didn't really see the results of it, like how much stuff was stolen. I just saw essentially what happened was a hacker took over the website and change the approval process from where you usually like approve it to
Approval.
yeah, to that, that fatal thing that we always talk about, changing the contract function to set approve all. So if you've connected to it in the past, you should be fine. I went ahead and disconnected from the website just to be safe. I mean, that's just how I am. But yeah, you should be fine if you've connected in the past. But the problem was people that recently tried to use it and hit that approve function, unfortunately lost. I heard. I think they got drained completely. I'm not sure if they just took like their higher valued NFTs or if it was like a bot that took everything.
There was a few of the, hacks this weekend. The biggest one was what's his name? Daily Motion. Oh, that's not his name. I gotta find his name. It's the artist of Invisible Friends.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
artist behind that, he got hacked, and then that was a real drainer. I heard somebody lost $1 million worth of JPEGs
Wow,
on that hack
wow.
alone. Yeah, that
Dang,
one was pretty bad. I'm not sure if it's similar to this other one with the pre-mints, but that function was just taking all the high value assets out of the wallet. That's all
gosh,
it was doing. It was just draining the hell out of it. And the person lost 7 apes, lost of course his ape owner is always losing apes. Nothing new here. But
yeah,
the guy lost a lot of money, like a whole lot. He lost other deeds. He lost all his valuable assets just like that, which
that's
is
tough.
crazy. Like looking at his profile, you would think like it was more secure. You would think, but
Hmm.
again, as you know, these ape owners, they don't care about security. That's what I have learned, man. They just don't care, man. They don't care. It seems right, like they just
Yeah.
keep getting hacked. Like I don't understand it. But
Well, to be
yeah,
fair, when they get hacked, I feel like it's publicized a lot more because like what they lost, you know? Like I feel like people get hacked all the time, but like
yeah.
who
I mean,
cares?
if we
Who
get
cares if you
lost,
lose? Yeah, exactly. Like nobody's gonna talk about it, you know? Or like if you lose a sappy
yeah,
seal, you know, nobody's gonna be like, publicize that. But like if somebody loses an ape, it's like, okay, that's gonna meet media, you know, that's gonna get attention. So like in their defense, it's like theirs are highlighted a lot more than the average person that lost NFTs.
yeah. I mean, average people lose NFTs all the time, but it's not.
Exactly.
They don't have shit though. They don't have anything.
Yeah.
But an ape is an ape, man. They shouldn't like. They should be a lot more secure by now. I don't understand
Mhm.
why their Discord group doesn't like warn for everybody to get a cold wallet. I don't understand how they just don't take security as seriously. Like it's the top of the top. Like it's the
Yeah.
number one NFT. Secure it. It's your wallet.
Yeah.
Like it's your bank account. Like would you just be willy nilly with your bank account that has your most valuable assets? I don't think people would, but in NFT space, they just like to click links, man, and
Some people get greedy
get
too, you
drained.
know, like they see that there's an extra avenue to make money and they take that risk of connecting. You know, I saw one, it was the opposite of that. You know, the project Steppen, like obviously they're pretty legit, but if you had an
Yeah,
ape and you connected it to Steppen, you got an airdrop of these shoes that are worth like,
two
I don't know how
Ethereum
much.
right
Yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah, like 2.5 ETH or 2 ETH or something. But a lot of people didn't do that because they didn't trust connecting their thing to that. So they missed out on 4 ETH, you know. But at the same
Oh,
time, it's like I probably would have been that person that didn't connect as well, you know,
oh,
because
you
it's just
would?
like, yeah. Or I would get somebody
I'll
who knows how to read contracts to like go over it for me first.
yeah, I'll guess tomorrow. That we're gonna have tomorrow. He connected. He scooped up. He sold that mother
Oh, for
that
real?
MFR.
Nice,
Hell yeah, man! He's a
nice.
smart dude, man. Like
Yeah,
one of the smartest people I've ever met in this space. So he connected. He got his stuff and he dropped that like a hot potato. Two
yeah,
ETH profit out of nowhere.
nice. Yeah, out of nowhere.
So yeah, you just really got to be smart, man.
Yeah.
So you got to
Was
be
it
smart
the
about what you connect to.
connection itself though, like a while back, and you just now got the benefits from it?
I don't know when.
Or
I don't
okay.
have it. I don't.
That's what I think it was, because like I think now
I
it's
don't
like
think it
too
was that
late.
far back. It was probably like a week or two ago.
Well,
Yeah.
but yeah. Either way, I don't know if they knew. I guess they're still kind of like went on a limb to say whatever we're gonna get is gonna be worth something. So let me go ahead. They might not have known it's gonna be like 2 4 ETH per ape.
Two for it.
Yeah,
Wait, what'd you say? Two? Oh, oh. Well,
because it's
anything.
two shoes, right? Like our each shoe is worth two,
It's a
or is it?
shoebox,
Oh, shoe box. Okay, so yeah, 2
a
ETH.
virtual
But
shoebox.
but dude,
I
think
gotta
think
make
about
that clear.
people. Think about people like Franklin that have 50 apes. I mean, that's 100 ETH.
Yeah, if you did it, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it
Like if
would
he
be,
did it,
yeah.
like that's a free ape plus some. Like that's crazy.
But I don't know if it's per ape though.
Oh, it
Like,
could be.
I don't know if it's if you own any, you get a shoebox, or it's per ape you own, you get a shoebox. But
I guess
I
at
don't.
that
If
point,
he,
if you want to separate them all in the 50 wallets, it's still worth it. I mean, it's worth that hassle.
but you don't know that until after people start
Yeah,
selling
yeah,
it
yeah,
for 2 ETH. Before
yeah,
that, you thought it was a scam, so you didn't connect. So
yeah.
here we go.
But it's just,
But
my whole point is though, like a lot of scams are just smart, you know, and they can come in forms of like a project like Steppen getting you to sign something. Like you just need to know how to read that contract, or at least have somebody close that knows how to read it.
yeah, yeah, it would. In this downtime, you did say you're gonna spend some time learning how to read
Mhm.
contracts, and I think that is very important right now. Because when there's nothing going on, why not learn how it's made? You know, learn
Yeah,
the ins and outs of all these contracts that we keep. I know we only focus on the art part, but below the art part, it's a whole bunch of nerd stuff, man. A whole bunch of coding, a whole bunch of
yeah,
contracts. It's a technology at the end of the day that you got to understand a little bit more if you don't want to get taken advantage of. And in this market, a lot of people will take advantage of you if you don't know shit. It's
yeah.
just how it goes, man.
I mean, like I've used pre-mint a lot, dude, and a lot of people have. So like,
I have to.
I don't know if I would have like read it or just did my normal click through if like I did connect during the time period. I don't know. So like
Yeah,
Like,
with Premit, I haven't like the way the site is. I haven't had to sign anything in since I've been using it. Like I
true.
just go on the site. Like I don't really have to connect to my wallet anymore. It's automatically all there already for me. So I
Yeah,
don't have to sign.
I manually disconnect from every site after I use it. So like
Oh,
I
okay,
do have to
okay.
sign that like you're
Every
connecting
time.
to this site. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much every time. Every once in a while, I'll leave like OpenSea connected or like some random one like that. But like
Then
most of the
you
time,
go
yeah.
crazy where OpenSea wants you to approve for to sell your
Yeah,
token.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, I mean that's cautious, but I don't know, man. I'm a little less cautious than that. So I don't know
Yeah,
about
man.
that,
Even
Chris.
like the
You're too
Discord,
cautious, man.
even the
You're a little
Discord
too.
verification bots, I disconnect from those. I forgot
Yeah.
what it's called, but
No, I'm still connected to all that, man. I'm connected to everything. I should go disconnect though, but like when I connect back to the sites, I don't have to sign anything anymore. So that's like if you have to sign something every time you get on a site, it might be a red flag if like for me, right? I don't sign anything to go on Premit. Like I just go on, it's already on the file. They just check. I'm registered. So if
yeah.
I go in there and they want me to sign something on my wallet, that'd be different than what I'm used
Mhm.
to. But for you, you always sign every time you
Yeah,
go on
so
the site.
it would be pretty
So
normal.
yeah,
I'd have to manually look for like something different, which like again, maybe I would have. Maybe I'd have saw a red flag, or maybe I'd have been like, oh, this is normal.
yeah. Well, yeah. I also got to learn how to read contracts too, man, because I set approval for everything.
Especially if you're like tired or like high or drunk at the time or something
High
like that.
mostly.
Yeah,
Most people in
like
this space are high.
I guess my point of saying this is like a lot of times I'm just like, man, why did you fall for that? You know, like hurry up and mint this, you know, like I get like, okay, come on, like seriously, you fell for that. There's a lot of things that I'm just kind of like, I wish you wouldn't have fell for that, but this one was really, really catchy, man. I feel again, I didn't see the process how it looked, but like as a user of Premint who disconnects my wallet, literally I go to Premint, I sign the, you know, connect this whatever, like mindlessly every time. So like I'm very thankful that I didn't do that this weekend. I could have been in the same boat. Granted, at the end of the day,
You
I
don't
don't
have
have.
shit, Chris.
Well, not only that, I really don't have shit in my wallet that my primary wallet, like the wallet that I do
I
connect
really
to,
don't have
because
shit.
I have a ledger vault, you know, like that I just hold like
Don't have
my more
shit.
better stuff. I have more ETH in there and better NFTs.
Okay.
But my main wallet's like it would suck if it got hacked, but like at the end of the day, it's not that much.
Yeah. You don't got shit. Do you got Abe somewhere, Chris?
I'm sure some derivative somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, they don't want that,
Yeah,
Chris. They want
yeah,
your ape. They want your ape,
yeah.
man. They don't want none of that crap you got over there in your Palm networks, man. They
I know
don't
we've
want
talked
that.
about this before, but like the funniest thing ever, and it was probably just like bullshit. But it was like when there was a bigger hack like earlier in the year, and people were saying that they were like sending back like pudgy penguins, like they were like taking apes and they like stole the pudgy penguins, and, like sent them back. Like I'm not
Yeah,
sure if that
those are
actually happened,
jokes.
but either way, it was
No,
hilarious, dude. It's
no, it
funny
was a
though.
joke. Yeah, but pudgy penguins are up right now, though.
Yeah.
I sold all mine out, and now they're up. Yikes!
Were you one more thing? This is super random, and we'll move on to the other side first trip. But did you ever play Club Penguin?
Is that a game?
Yeah, it was like an OG game, like like early 2000s.
Nah, bro.
Somebody compared
Is it
that
a
with the
computer
metaverse for.
game?
Yeah, somebody compared that with the. It's a computer kind of social. It was like a very early social game, like RuneScape ish. But yeah, somebody compared that to early metaverse the other day, and it made me think of the Pudgy Penguins being like the best like penguin project for NFTs that I'm aware of.
Well, yeah, I didn't start playing computer games until COVID, Chris. So
Dang,
yeah,
gotcha.
I was a PS PlayStation kind of guy
Okay,
before COVID, and I got all this stuff just
yeah.
to play Call of Duty and stuff. So
I was console most of my life, and I learned for COVID. I learned mouse and keyboard. That was my COVID accomplishment.
I just learned mouse and keyboard. Yeah,
It's a pain, but once you get there, it's
it
advantage.
is. It's a big event.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
my
dumb.
god! You point and you click.
Yeah,
So
that
much
part
easier. Yeah.
that part like became natural. You know, it's that like that left hand. You know, like remembering all that like
Yeah.
stuff. That's like the
Jump,
annoying
space
part. Yeah,
bar. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, just the other deeds, man. I did see they had 4,500 people on there now,
Let me pull
and
up
we're
the
gonna
Twitter.
watch Lad City. They
Whoops.
do a great job at streaming these things, so we
Yeah,
always react to their videos.
yeah, and overall, we can look at some of the responses later too. But overall, there's a very positive response to this. So this was the one that was streamed 1 day ago. Shout out to Lad City. We'll probably put a channel card like right up here
Oh,
and
we
tag it on
Chris.
Twitter. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to Lad City. We'll check it out. And I do have sound on. Let me make this full screen. I'm gonna get to the part obviously to where it actually
Yeah.
started. So it starts out looking like a load test. So I'm gonna skip out some of that, kind of get
Yo, no,
the.
no, show that with all those people that look like flies.
Okay, still feels really smooth. The characters are a little bit different.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear it. It's a lot of people, bro.
1,800 people. I think we capped out at 2,500.
This one, I don't think they got there yet, but I believe this one got 4,500 people in one spot,
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my
which is
guess.
insane.
Be funny if your username.
Yeah, I have some
was
opinions
taken.
about
All right,
that
so
that I'll share at the
this
end.
is a starting instance. We're about to
Okay.
experience the Otherside trip. I don't think it's happening here.
Yeah, so this is basically the load
So,
test
we'll
ish
continue to wait.
before
I'm gonna
the
turn
actual
the
first
music.
trip
Oh, I
experience.
can't turn the
For
music.
those of you who
Okay.
just joined us,
Then
you should
skip
know that
forward
I
today,
am
then.
the Otherside navigation program.
Oh yeah, the waiting room lasts a while. So
Otherside
this is the.
waiting.
I
There
think
we
this is
go.
where they enter the
Surprise
portal.
today.
Whoa!
So stand back.
Nuts,
That's
dude.
a lot of people.
If
And
you
still
are
pretty
in the portal
flawlessly.
when it opens, you're not gonna make it. I'll tell you that right now. I don't want anybody
Oh
following
my
through
God.
on their own. Okay, so back away from
Yo,
the portal.
So
This is
big
awesome,
shout outs
guys.
to
We found
Animoca
some
brand,
space.
man. They're doing
No,
they're doing some
They did
work here.
excellent.
Do
They're
the
being
thing.
innovative for sure.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
reading some game designer threads about Animoca brands, and it's pretty positive. Basically, people were arguing that they can compete with some of the best because the best of the best are kind of getting lazy
I'm in
because they
first
know
person.
that
Folks.
they already have the monopoly.
Get a load of this anti-gravity. Who can jump highest? I think it's
Yeah. But Animoca brand also just buys studios though.
I'm a double jump king. Yes.
Yo. All right, yo, hit the chat.
Well, this
really
was pretty
quick. Make
cool.
sure it's being shown as well.
A lot of
Yeah,
people.
dude. Wait until the portal comes, man.
Gonna fuck it
It's
around.
nuts.
All right,
Yo,
let me try this
share
again.
the link in
Okay.
the
Robot voice in the
Nice.
sky. Open the swamp portal. Stand back, everyone. Stand back. Dear God, you
Who is
fools,
this
stand back.
talking?
I don't know. That would be a fun job to be the narrator for the. Look at that! Look at that!
There
No!
we go. Dive in, shall we? It's crazy to actually say this, but Voyagers, see you on the other side.
Yeah, so
Nice.
this is where things get different, like way different.
Okay.
Like,
Alright. Yeah, it does get different because now there's actually structures around.
yeah.
There's water, there's mountains, there's houses.
Whoa,
Like
it's raining
now
men.
it's different. And it's still smooth.
All right, now go ahead and
Wow.
yeah, Voyagers, make your way down the hill to the sphere. Look for the rainbow beacon
Oh,
in
you
the
could
sky.
you could fly.
Welcome.
I think somebody needs to gift us another deed so that we can do this live, you know?
Between islands, use the jump pad, but try not to fall off because you might, you know.
Yeah,
fall or
yeah, I'm
something.
sure they want to do that.
Yeah, not advisable.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Shrink myself down.
I'm almost certain people want to do
I
that.
gotta shrink down.
Yeah, bro. They'll be in line
Wow,
for it.
here, okay.
Mm.
Make your way to
Yeah, there is a.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
He's like, I don't know. I want to jump.
What's happening to these
Do it.
bottom of the blue island.
They're
So
dying.
where the
Come on, down
HVFEs
there.
though?
Jump.
Is what I
I'll
want to
get big
see.
again so you can see where I am.
Well, this is all just alpha
Whoa.
tests,
I
so
went through
Yeah.
the portal again
Understandable.
somehow. And I meant to do that. There we go. Come on down the hill, everybody.
Have you seen Ready Player One?
Holy shit.
the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that a while ago.
You can come there,
I feel
everybody.
like
They-
Hugo's
all right,
Hugo's gonna
should
pull
I
a Ready
jump?
Player
Do I
One.
jump? I need a vote in chat here. We'll do the
You
8-point
sure?
game in
Look at
just
all you
a second.
motherfuckers. This is fucking great. Okay,
Maybe.
let's choose the jump pads. Over to the sphere.
Nah, I don't
On my
think so.
mark. 3, 2, 1.
What sphere?
Mark.
Oh,
I
people
think
are
they're gonna
still-
pull a.
People are still there.
It looked like they're just testing for a concert.
Yeah, that does look
Seeing
like
how
that.
as many people as they could get. Like I see a concert coming
Yeah.
in very soon. Look at the stage. Look at the amount of people.
Getting big again.
They're gonna have like maybe Eminem, Snoop
Great
Dogg
work, everyone. You're making it over here.
do a virtual concert real
Jump?
easy.
Okay,
I could
got
see
the
that
first
coming in
jump.
very
I'll
very
use the
Dude.
soon.
jump. We'll do
Snoop
it.
like is always
Oh.
representing
Hey, I
NFTs.
just
Like it's
got
crazy.
word
I
that
watched
there's
him in a
bunch of,
random interview the
people
other day,
a
and
bunch
he
of
was like wearing
Voyagers
his like
still in the
Basie
infinity
hat,
space.
Basie shirt.
Hey,
He was
Yeah.
talking about
in a
NFTs
big
the whole
white
time.
Room.
He's made a lot of money on NFTs, Chris.
Yes.
So it's a bit of a
Yes.
misnomer, but should be the
But he
finest.
doesn't do
Wow.
most. He doesn't do most of it though. His son does, and
Oh, really?
and their I don't know if it's their uncle or their friend. I think he just goes by Champ. But they're the ones that really like decide whether
Yeah.
they're going to invest in
Join
NFTs
us
or
for NFT
like
in
which
the
projects
sphere.
and which partnerships and stuff.
Have you heard of Cosimo de
Yeah, I love the
Medici?
sphere. You like the sphere, Blue?
I have not.
You already know which
I
one's
love
the
this
best.
here. One of my favorite places.
Yeah, I believe it's.
know.
There was rumors that
Me
that
too.
was Snoop
Me
Dogg's
too.
alt
I'm never
account,
sleeping.
but that's been that rumor has been
There's a couple.
debunked.
Too many.
But I think it might be his
his
manager or family, somebody close to
movies.
Snoop Dogg that kind of helps out as
If you're
well.
ready.
Probably
The
that
thumbs
uncle
go
or
up,
Champ that
the
I was talking
drinks
about.
Go down.
Maybe.
On the count of 3. Cheers.
No. I
But
actually-
Cosimo
I'm not a
has
fan of
become
this.
his own character in the NFT space now.
Oh, I
Like
just drank my
he's
character.
he's a influencer now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
Here, prepare yourselves.
Giant coda right there.
giant nerds.
Soon came back.
Let's zoom out and see what's going on, man. What's going on, Chris?
Thousand murmurs from the void. Reach out once. Okay.
The next section is saving the codas.
There's a
Oh, look,
lot
it's
of
Codas.
people, bro.
You guys did it!
What?
You guys did it.
Yeah.
We got 12-year-olds, 9-year-olds.
Back. Okay, we did it.
To the sphere.
Bro, there's gonna be
How'd
some
you do?
funny
We just
videos
fucking did
like
over
made
here.
with these in
Crush
the
City.
future.
You sure about that, Chris?
Oh, I'm sure about that. Yeah.
Oh, cool
Okay.
cat logo. I love to see
Coda
it.
mission is
What's up,
complete.
Voyagers?
So everybody, let's go ahead and head back
Good
to the
fox.
sphere.
We're going back to the
Yeah, I
sphere.
hate when I play
Awesome
role
job.
playing
Good.
games and
Yeah.
people use voice
That was
changers.
good. Hey,
Always
let's
pisses me
go
off.
ahead and follow the coders back to the spheres. Yeah, go up with
I'm too
Find
lazy.
yourself a jump pad and get back to the sphere.
No, I mean it's a program. You just run it.
Yeah, I know.
Meet you
I
there,
don't feel like,
Blue.
I don't feel like
Guess
setting up a
what?
program. I'll
It's
hop
nice.
on
Let's
and
go.
start my game.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, it's grown men trying to sound like little boys.
Are you
Just
guys seeing
That's when
this?
there is a
never
Yeah, when
settles
you-
well with me.
Yeah, when you put it like that, it makes it a lot worse.
Yeah, but generally it usually do be little boys that be using voice
Here's a
changers.
tie.
They're just so squeaky. You could tell.
Yeah.
Totally a tie.
We can make it a tie.
Yeah. We'll call it a tie. Okay.
All right. So they have the
Yes.
saving the codas, which is the section.
Follow the light beacon.
All right.
The Hugo Labs, they talk at the next section. Then they have the obelisk battle. Did you have an obelisk, something that you wanted to share, or?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
I don't know
let's-
what you mean battle. I don't know what you're talking about there.
We'll
but-
look at that. We'll look at that in a second. If you want to go ahead and pop up that.
Alright, I'll pop that up real quick.
Yeah.
So, let me put it on this screen so you can see it better. So when you complete these missions, you do get different obelisks. Like this is the first one, so you see the first one got lit up right here. So if you join all the, I don't know how dark it is on my screen, but if you could see it, the first one lit up. So the more you do, that was the first trip. The second trip, this is probably gonna light up until you get them all. Now there's rumors as to what you get when you fill it all out. Maybe a new land. You get a other side land if you join all the missions. So it's all rumors right now. So nobody really knows. But I'm sure Ryder Rips has something going on with these. There's some
so.
things going on. Like if they drop some more red herrings in this, it'll be amazing. But I doubt they're gonna do that anymore. But This is the obelisk that you get for completing each trip, basically.
That's cool.
And there is a lot of speculation as to what you get when you finish it. Most people think you get land when you finish all these trips and all these obelisks light up for you. So that's something
Yeah.
to watch out for. That's what I'm
I
watching
know.
out for.
I know they said that anyone who spectated or anyone who participated, their, I guess, other deeds metadata was updated.
It was updated, you said?
I don't know what that means, but that's what, like, I'll pull up the tweet later. But basically, they're saying anyone who had anything to do with it, the metadata got updated. So it might be something to do with the obelisk. Might be. I don't know.
Yeah, so Risky asked if I'm on RR still. I don't know what that means. Never been on RR. I never owned anything from either parties, so I don't know what that if I'm on RR means. But
He's talking about because you mentioned Ryder.
oh no, I was just saying because everything Basie does, there's always double R
Controversy.
comes up. Yeah, they do the little they do a little conspiracy theories of what these images really mean, that type of
Yeah.
stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they come up with another thing that's going on right now.
Now, obviously, we've talked about this so much, but I will say, I don't know if you noticed, but the guy who made that Bored Ape Nazi Club changed the title to Bored Ape Troll Club. I don't know if he did that because of YouTube, or like YouTube forced him
YouTube.
to, or if like
Yeah,
legal. Yeah, I don't know.
no, they did something. I think the apes had some connections that they did something to him. Because if you search his video, it doesn't pop up in the search bars anymore. But there's
Yeah.
like 500 reaction videos that show up
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
less views than him. But his video
Yeah.
doesn't show up anymore. So something has been done
I'm
to
sure.
neutralize that.
Kind of crazy though. He
Because
got over 1 million views before he had to change the title. You think YouTube, if they were offended by the title, would like got on that way sooner?
okay, yeah. Risky says we're gonna have to wait to the lawsuit to see what happens. Yeah. So I'm guessing people are pretty much trying to avoid getting like the sharp end of the stick with this lawsuit. So they're just changing things.
Yeah.
I know RR removed GordonGarner.com from his bio like a while ago. So they're making different changes. Now the thing about the images, the actual RR BAYC is that again we talked about it pointing to the actual BAYC IPFS. It could easily be changed. It could point to anything. Like the names, the metadata for the names could be changed. So there's just no telling what could happen after the lawsuit comes. And I think the apes are most likely going to settle in court, in my opinion. I think they're going to settle to just squash everything, but you never know.
The apes are suing them.
Yeah.
Why would they sue them if they just want to settle?
It's a win if they settle, if they got whatever they want.
Oh, they just like take their...
Yeah, they would settle.
I
would
got
think
you.
they would settle.
I misunderstood. I thought you meant like just give them some money and like
they might give them some money
leave it alone.
They might do that as well. There's no telling what they could do behind closed doors, Chris.
I saw that Pauly and Ryder they showed their legal team. It's 2 guys from Harvard. I don't really know much about them, but they put that on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's gonna be a long case. I mean, we're gonna be talking about this for it's gonna be a year or 2. I mean,
it is.
It's gonna be a long time. ETH might be worth 10K by the time.
By the way, ETH is going, it might be worth 10K by the end of this month, Chris. Yeah, remember I told you? Well, I don't know if I said it online on live that people are. A little while, like maybe 2 weeks ago, people were predicting that it will hit 2,500 by the end of this month. But it was weird because it was at 1,000. Yeah, I think I might have texted you. You didn't pay attention.
You forgot to include me in that.
Nah, I believe I told you. It might even be on this live that I said it, but people and we made fun of them for thinking it'll hit 2,500. But it's looking like it might just go up because I think it went up 2,500. Nah, 2,000 by the end of next month. I could see that.
Yeah,
2,000 by the end of this month. I could see that too. Chris.
It went up 500 in the next or in the last week.
ETH 5K by Friday. Yes, I approve that message. This is financial advice by chriscoffee.eth. If anything goes wrong, blame chriscoffee.eth.
If ETH was 5K by next Friday, would you cash out a bunch or would you still hold
I'll cash out, man.
everything or just
I'll
a lot?
de-risk. I
Do-
mean,
yeah, yeah,
I
that's
still
fair,
flip
that's fair.
JPEGs, Chris.
Would
I'm
you-
ETH maxi.
Would you
I'm still gonna be
still
flipping
hold all your gutter everything?
Well, they had to sell, but yeah, I'll still hold gutter stuff.
Well, you know what I mean. Like if say all your gutter collection you get like 5 ETH, hypothetically, I don't know how much you could probably get a lot more than that. Let's say 10 ETH. You know, that's 50K, dude. But you'd have to sell all your gutter stuff.
For 50K.
Yeah.
I mean, all my gutter stuff is kind of worth a little more than 50K, Chris.
Okay. Well then,
What
ETH
are
is
you
fine.
on, Chris?
I don't know what all you got. So like, if ETH is worth 5K, then that'd be 5 times as much almost. So we'd be talking more so like,
Would I sell it all? You're saying?
yeah, for like 200-300K.
Yes,
Yeah.
I sell for 200-300K. What are you on, Chris? Like
I thought gutter's like your identity, man. It's like your Web3 identity. So,
identity.
yeah. You
What
like,
do you mean?
like
My PFP is gutter.
not anymore now. But
My name is gutter.
Yeah. Gutter.eth. Quite literally.
Yeah.
You wouldn't keep like one item.
Yeah, I will always keep gutter items for forever, Chris. Like it's my first.
Now I don't know if you're
I'm
trolling me
sentiment.
or not. Now I don't know if you're trolling.
Like
You
I
just
don't know
told
why
me
you're asking these weird
You
questions.
just told
but-
me you would sell it for 200-300K. Then you're like, nah, I'll hold it forever.
Nah, I would hold it forever, Chris. I'm not gonna. I have enough that I could sell a lot and still hold forever, Chris. I'm a sentimental guy. It's my first ever mint. It's gonna stay with me for life, Chris.
Yeah, me too, man. But mine's unfortunately a rug, so.
Yeah. So mine isn't. That's more reason for me to keep. Like
I'm still holding it.
you have no choice.
Yeah. Well, I think there's probably a little bit of liquid there, but yeah, not much.
10 mil or bust.
10 mil or bust.
That's a good price. I'll sell everything for 10 mil, bro. That's a sentiment.
I'm a sentimental guy,
I sell
but
it all.
You sell your sentiment.
10 mil? Yeah, hell yeah, 10 mil. I'll buy back in when it drops back down. What are you talking about here?
10 mil, but you gotta sign a contract that you'll never buy back in again.
Okay. I'll just create my own OX gutter cats. and now I have 3K cats, you know?
You can go buy the Cardano version or whatever it is of the cats.
Yeah, those things are doing pretty good, Chris.
I know. I heard somebody talking about them the other day.
Cats on crack.
Yeah, is that their name or is that what we just call them?
That's their name.
Yeah, they're actually
Cats
not
on
doing
crack.
bad. I should have bought them when we first talked about them.
Wasn't it on Solana? That's Solana, not
Or
Cardano.
Solana, yeah, Solana.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's you want to go back to the obelisk battle though? We're talking about how you showed your that obelisk and how like parts of it get lit up.
Yes.
I guess like when you accomplish stuff. So we'll
Yeah, we do have the Kenzos in the house. Hopefully that lifetime license has been sent to you. Because again, we don't do the sending here. We just we do the show. So hopefully they sent you that and everything is good now.
Absolutely.
So, what you're gonna do is pick a charging station and get as close as you can to it.
So this is a
That's a
longer
lot of
section.
Hey Blue, I just got here. I FOMO'd over here kind of late.
Quality
On at the top. What
It's
are
very
you guys
aesthetically
doing?
pleasing.
What's going
contrast
on?
is way off.
Alright, you'll figure it out. Get ready to run, Voyagers. Remember.
Well, everybody got
charging
lights in their
station,
head?
get as close as
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Stations
Like,
that need more Voyagers.
you know how lighting is when you do video games or do 3D work?
Let's
Lighting
begin.
is kind of
I'll
very,
just shout here
very
in a sec,
tough.
Sorry.
Whoa, hey! That's my line.
Yeah, I know, but I
So
sound
that's
cooler when
pretty
I say
cool.
it.
I like the look,
Alright,
how it looks like you're gliding. That gives me like a
Let's go,
Kingdom
Team
Hearts
Curtis.
feel to
There's
it.
a
Team
moon.
Curtis, get over to the red one.
Let's go,
Use the jump
team.
pads and little craters to go faster.
Great fan.
Yeah, that's cool.
Use the crystals
I guess that big thing's the obelisk.
Shit.
That like
Color
bright,
changes.
that little thing.
Yeah, that's
All right.
the
Upsy
emo
daisy.
tap.
Nice. All right. Red and green are our colors. I'm on green. We need a bunch of people at red. We got a bunch of people at red. Good work. Good work, Team Curtis.
Okay, so I guess they're basically just running two obelisks.
Weird. So look
Yeah, that's a 4,500 people. That's what that looks like. That's a
Yes.
lot of people.
Cheese.
Pretty flawlessly
That's
running
the
on the server.
obelisk. You gotta light all that up. That's what I just
Are we
showed
ready
you
to
just
go?
now,
Okay,
Chris.
it's photo time.
Yeah.
Say cheese, Voyagers.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. I could see this test just being for concerts,
Oh,
man.
yeah. Oh, I've never seen anything like this before in
second
my
option.
life. Let's go.
That's
Imagine taking
pretty
like
much
that.
it. The rest of the stream is just him talking about the event.
A lot of dudes are like high playing this exact game.
Is it
Oh,
working?
that Coda's
Is it
like
working?
throwing
It's
people.
working. We gotta hit it again, because it did not like that.
Oh, I missed.
Was
Total
throwing
whip on
people, you
that
said?
one. I whipped.
It looks
I
like
whipped
it.
hard.
It's like attacking.
No!
All right, everybody.
Oh, that's
Back
how
to
you
the
do
jump
it.
pads. Here we go.
Are they shooting or?
Yeah,
We
well,
all launch together.
they're launching themselves at the Coda.
With you, Blue.
You heard Blue. Back to the launch pads. Count us down, Blue. Count us down.
One.
Is this fun to you, Chris?
I mean, it's not meant to be fun. It's meant to like, well, it is meant to be fun, but it's meant to show the
I do
progress
extra
that they've
damage,
made.
I think. I'm buff.
We almost got it. We have to almost.
Everyone. Get them.
I would have fun if I was there, though. Yes.
Would you if you had other deeds, Chris?
Yeah, look, he's shooting the wind and stuff.
Three,
Military quotes of this.
2,
Yeah, I definitely would have participated.
Yeah.
I mean, if it didn't interfere with the show, I don't remember the time that it was. I don't think it did interfere with the show.
Damn.
Oh, damn! Something was mincing right now during the show.
I haven't got involved in a video game like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, overall, that is the latest of the other side first trip. I'm gonna pull that down and look at some of the community responses to it. Yo, Ken, you're really small. Let me
What do you-
stop sharing the screen and look at what some other people said about it.
Okay. Are they Euphoria is the best thing ever that we've ever seen in every video game ever? They leaps and bounds above every metaverse ever. Huh? Is that what you see, Chris? 'Cause I saw a lot of that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean,
Decentraland and Sandbox been doing this for decades, and here comes other deeds, and Yoga Labs just blew them out of the water. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Ever, Chris, ever.
So
That's all I saw. A
you
lot
didn't
of
like it?
a lot of stroking.
Yeah.
A lot of stroking. Yeah, I mean they're doing good work. They just I wouldn't say ever. They just changed the game. This is gonna be it. Every other metaverse is gonna die right away. Ever. Like there was just too much euphoria was going on after this one.
I think the
It was
thing
wrong.
is the overall standard for NFT gaming is very low. Like I just comparing this to other open world games as apples and oranges. Although I did see some good arguments for it. So like we can't really say like compare this to like World of Warcraft or stuff.
You think people would pay thousands to play, Chris?
No, but I think the point is if people pay pennies to play, but those pennies go to you as a landowner, then eventually that will yield passive income that will be sustainable in the future. I think those microtransactions like that are on Fortnite and Call of Duty and all that, if you get a percentage of those transactions for the rest until this game stops being played, that's what people are paying for. You're not really playing. You shouldn't be paying just to play the game. You should be paying to own a piece of the game and get the royalties from that.
Yeah, I don't think Animoca has cracked that code yet. I don't think
They probably
real
didn't.
P2E has cracked that code for you to earn from Metaverse anything yet. So
I
if they
personally
could do
think-
that, then yeah.
I personally think that some of the best yield of play to earn games right now or like in the near future is going to come from like small games with a lot of microtransactions like Clash of Clans or like games that people play often that they buy stuff on often, like these microtransactions. I think AAA games is the future, but I think we're a long ways away from like figuring that out. But I can definitely see those like little games that people have on their iPhones like being a near future success. Axie almost got there. Like Axie had the chance.
Almost
Yeah.
doesn't count, Chris.
Did you have any Axies?
Oh no, that's when I started. I was late to Axie. It was at its
Okay.
all-time high when I found out about Axie. Then I just
Yeah.
try to jump into the next best thing.
But I think in the near future that, and honestly, like again, just personal opinion, as far as like Otherside goes, I really think there's going to be such a substantially long time between the actual game launch and now that the hype is going to die out dramatically, which could affect the prices before we get there. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I didn't expect this much right now, so maybe to be sooner than expected.
Well, the Kansas was talking about scholarship program. I believe that might be their guild program, where I think they kind of messed up in a way that, let's say, I own some assets, right? You can't really buy it now because it's so expensive. You need about $1,000 US to buy these assets to play with, and then people just buy a whole bunch of them, then rent them out, or create a guild for somebody else to be able to play for them in third world countries. Now that's where the problem started to happen, because people started to depend on that income. You know, in third world countries, that's a lot of money to them that they're making. To us, is like $5 a day, but to them that means a lot more, and they get used to it because they started making more money playing video games than they did hustling or doing whatever they could to make money. So when they started getting used to it and the prices started to go down, that created a huge problem for Axie, a very, very big problem that I don't think they were ever able to solve. I think other P2E are looking at that and trying to avoid that same problem, especially when you create a guild.
They also had that substantial blockchain hack, and I think something happened that was pretty big deal with like the sustainability of their token. Like basically their tokenomics didn't make sense. But I wasn't involved. I almost got somebody to sponsor me or whatever it's called for a scholarship, just because like I was looking for P2E games, and it's exactly what you just said. Basically, I earn a certain amount a day, and part of it goes to me, and part of it goes to the person who actually owns the Axies. Because at the time, the buy-in was like $1,000, because
For
each
3 characters.
each Axie was like 350-ish in ETH.
Yeah.
And you need 3 to play. So for me, this is around the time I was trying to get into NFT gaming. I was like, I'll just use somebody else's, and I don't care if I make that much. I ended up just not going through with it. I don't remember what happened, but yeah, Axie after that just completely fell off, and it's not
Yeah,
really
it's
recovered since.
crazy. We both got in at the same time, but our thought process is totally different. You're like, oh, who's gonna sponsor me to play? I'm like, oh, what's the next best Axie that hasn't gotten to Axie level yet? Let me hop into that.
Yeah, did you find it?
I did for a second.
Oh.
It was going very, very well, Chris. Very well. Then
What was it?
the downturn. That's the Crypto Raiders. That's why I hopped into crypto. Yeah, they're
It
just
looks
doing
like
very well.
so much fun, dude.
Shut up. So does Axie, if we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, that this bear market really crushed the Crypto Raiders, but I still have hopes, man. I have no choice. I got hopium going on. I mean,
Yeah.
I've already made a lot more than I invested,
That's
but
good.
even so, it's still. I remember that all-time high was very high, Chris. I just
Yeah.
want that back, man. I want to smell that again.
Is Captain Kicks like, is he a dev or a co-founder, or he just likes it?
He's
Crypto
part of the
Raiders?
team. He's part of
Okay.
the team.
Do you know like what his role is though? Like, was it
I
anything to do with
haven't looked.
design?
I haven't looked deep into his specific role. He makes announcements. He's very much part of the team.
Okay.
Like
Gotcha.
I don't frequent that Discord as much as I used to months ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually just condensed my Discords. I left a ton last week.
I mean,
just had too many.
I condense it at mine every time something mints out. Like I join mad stuff, like because there's a lot of projects going on, and I join their Discords. And then if I don't get a allow list, or if it sells already, then I just leave the Discord. I don't have room for all that crap.
Dickenza said it's going to be sad if Hugo's charts follow all the other play to earn. The big hump and down to 0. They're putting much money into this.
Yeah, you just gotta get it in the big. You just the whole goal is to get it, at the big hump. But who knows if it's gonna go to 0? Ape token kind of crashed, but I think it's like basically tracing the Ethereum, just like other P2E games are tracing Ethereum.
Yeah.
Looks Rare is also tracing Ethereum. So
I was just
when
about to
Ethereum goes
ask,
up,
do you think Ape Token, like with seeing this gameplay, if you don't feel like buying like anything in the ecosystem, do you think Ape Token is a good move?
Well, you just say you don't feel like buying anything in the ecosystem.
Like,
That's,
as in, like you don't feel like putting thousands of dollars towards a Coda or towards a Macy or a Basie. Like, if you don't want to if you don't have that money to like go all in like that.
do I think
Like,
it's
do you think it's a good
I
play?
I don't. This is not financial advice. I wouldn't advise you to do anything about any token, Chris.
Bro, we
Stay clear
speculate.
of all
We speculate
tokens, man.
all the time on
We
this
speculate
channel.
on NFTs, Chris. I don't speculate on tokens. That's that's on you, bro.
This did Ape Token did pump 53% in the last 30 days.
Yeah, it did. So did ETH, though. But it was higher yesterday. It was at 6 something after that other deeds thing.
Remember
And
when people
then
bought at 20 and they couldn't sell?
24, Chris.
Yeah, that's tough, dude.
Yeah, I can't predict anything with tokens, man. All I know is that ETH will be 10K by the end of this month.
Okay,
That's all I know.
that's your financial advice.
It's not financial advice. This is Chris Coffee financial advice. But damn, that looking sweet at 14. Oh my god. Jeez, it was. I remember it was at 800, man. This looks sweet now. That's
Yeah, man.
wild.
Good little pump. It'd be we'll see what happens with it. I'm not super
The
confident
Kansas
in it.
mentioned about Wolf game. I think I think they kind of did, but I think they're trying to come back. People haven't abandoned Wolf game just yet. It's not dead yet. I don't think it's dying. It's been dying, but so the whole market was dying. So
Yeah.
there still might be opportunity with Wolf game because I don't remember. I remember a tweet. They tweeted that they're doing something innovative. But I didn't look into it, but they're still around. So just have to see what they do. It's kind of like the first. It was one of the first, P to E Ponzi's. Like let's be real, man. A lot of these P to E's are just really Ponzi. You click, you stake, you earn.
Yeah.
So Wolf Game kind of followed in that same direction, and there's just a lot of them. Every token, every NFT that comes out has a stake, a earn, a game that's not really a game. You just staking and earning fake tokens. So only time will tell with Wolf Game if they actually turn into a play and earn kind of game, something people actually want to play. It's
Illuvium.
like
Illuvium, that's their marketing like slang, is they say play and earn, not play to earn.
yeah, that's everybody's marketing thing now, Chris, because they realize.
I mean, it's
play to
literally on their
earn just
website.
mean-
I don't see that on everybody's website, but
Yeah, that's the thing people are trying. It's not move to earn anymore. It's move and earn.
Move and
Like
earn.
they're trying to move the because
Yeah.
P
I
to
do believe
E.
I do believe Illuvium. I'm saying this with absolutely no stake in Illuvium, but like I do believe they're doing things like potentially that could be a fun game and that earns.
Don't you have a friend at work at
Yeah,
Illuvium?
yeah. Kyle is the head head of marketing, but I don't own any ILV and I don't own any assets.
Oh, so you're not incentivized to pump up that stock, Chris.
I'm not.
Not for your friend, huh?
No,
Huh,
he's been
Chris?
he's fine, bro. He's been in crypto since like 2012.
Yeah, we had him on the
He
show.
don't-
Who was
he
on
don't-
the show?
He doesn't need me.
Nah, nobody does, Chris.
Nobody needs anybody.
you. Nah, I'm joking, man. Yeah, family. Yeah, so it's looking like Illuvium kind of took a huge dump. Well, it's not 90% down.
The token,
Holy!
yeah, tokens are up.
Oh!
They had a token. They had a token unlock. So that like crushed the price. It's actually up a little bit over the last
Oh! I just
7
heard
days.
some
But hey,
thunder.
if you bought 1 year ago, you'd be up 18%.
Yeah.
That's like a stock
If you bought a few months ago, you
down bad.
Yeah,
down real bad.
yeah. I was about to hop on because I remember when I just got into the staking mechanisms. I call it mechanisms. But when I got into staking, I was looking into them like 500%. Oh, jeez! Like I was about to get into Illuvium just because of that. Because the price was so high, it was at
Yeah,
like 1,400
I remember
at the
that, yeah.
time or 1,200, and the staking rewards was 500. I'm like, if I put money in this, I'm instantly gonna just make money. And then I went into the rabbit hole and started seeing 100,000% APR, APY, 1,000,000%. I was like, oh, if I put $1 in this in a year, I will be a millionaire regardless.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I put my money in, I instantly lost money. Like how? Wait,
Yeah.
what? So that's when that kind of burnt me from all these staking crap. And
Stakers got screwed. The thing
Yeah.
about Illuvium too is you could not redeem your stake. Like if you redeemed your stake, you had to wait a year to realize it in ILV. Yeah, if you and you had to pay the gas transactions every time you redeemed it, or you could redeem it in SLIV, which is basically the in-game token. So like at any time, which is kind of like, yeah, if you're really bullish on the game and the ecosystem, then maybe. But yeah, it wasn't my favorite setup. That's why I didn't
I
buy
mean, if you redeem at SLIV, you could easily convert that to Ethereum, can't you? It's an Ethereum
I think
ERC20 token,
I'm
right?
sure the way they had it set up, you probably had to redeem it like in game, and that was probably separate than like the SLIV
Oh,
token.
yeah.
I'm sure
yeah,
they set it up a way that you couldn't get away with that, but I'm really not sure.
they
We
did now.
we do have 10 minutes left. Did you have a certain project? I know you said earlier that there's a project minting out. If you want to look into that,
Oh yeah, it might be a dud, man. I'll post it up real quick. It's
is it?
you
It's
might
not on
even see it.
Ninjalerts.
It might be Free Friends. It started minting at 1 p.m. It has over 100,000 Twitter followers. It's
Okay,
not
yeah.
on Ninja Alerts.
Oh wait, here. What time did you say? 1 p.m. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's look into the next hour. What was it
Are
again?
you looking at mints?
Yeah, I'm looking at mints.
Free Friends.
Free friends. Let's do 6 hours and see if it pops up. No, I see blockchain's friends. Astral
Yeah,
friends.
it's not looking like a lot of people I thought would mint it did mint it.
Yeah.
You could, yeah, it's probably gonna be dead. Let me send you the web address for it. It's probably dead. It's the free meta. You know how that goes. Now, over the last week, we've seen this weekend we saw more of the racist meta kind of live out. The Americans came out. Damn, that's some loud thunder I'm hearing.
I hear it.
The Americans came out, which is doing pretty damn well. It's at 0.3 right now as I speak. The Chinese just came out. The Italians came out. The Jews came out, but the Jews got removed from OpenSea. Yeah. So the Jews was doing good at first, then they got removed from OpenSea. But yeah, it was a racist meta that was going on this past weekend. If you jumped on the Americans, you ate. Well, actually, that Free Friends is just starting to mint now. People are minting more.
Nice. I might jump in.
Yeah, it's not sold out yet. It's 61% unique right now.
They got a
So it's
they got
still-
a pre-mint for it. That's terrifying. Is the pre-mint issue
Yeah, they
solved
did.
yet?
Not sure. I just stopped looking at it ever since.
Ah.
But people are minting the hell out of these Free Friends. But
Well,
it's
guess we gotta go
it's
mint one.
double O in on OpenSea right now. So
Might go buy
if
one.
you're not in the allow list, you might just scoop that. I don't know what's the max supply. Does it say max supply on their Twitter? Anywhere?
There's a large document. Let's see what this says.
Yeah, the Kansas, the racist meta was it was pretty much what the DJs were eating off of this weekend.
It doesn't
Like-
say the max supply.
Of course, it's not gonna say. Nobody wants to know, Chris. We could just go to the contract. I'll look into the contract right now and see.
Well, they
what
have a
the max-
website. Maybe the website says. Oh no. It kind of looks like gives me the V Friends vibes.
Does it?
Yeah. FAQ.
Yes.
Wondering.
Total supply.
Dude,
is
it's literally like
4368.
V Friends, but like the anti V Friends. Like you know how they use alliterations? It's like this is called shitty sheep.
Oh,
That's
what's
funny.
going on. Is it, Chris?
And they make little cartoons just like it.
I can't hear anything.
You're not missing out. The sheep is bought. The sheep is going back.
How they get 100,000 followers though, Chris?
Uh-oh.
Let's riddle me that.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Garbage pail V friends. Oh, it took a poop.
It's dude. It's literally it's VFriend Series 2, but like anti-version. That's funny, dude. This could do something. I think.
I mean, V Friends isn't doing anything, so
it's unique. You know, like it's a derivative, yes, but it's like a unique derivative. I wouldn't.
Unique,
Would you consider this a derivative?
this
Yeah.
Free Friends instead of V Friends. Would I consider that a derivative of V Friends, Chris? Huh? Free Friends.
When you put it like that.
All right, good question, Chris. Yeah, I think the total supply for those free friends is 4368. So it did mint out. It did sell out.
This thing said, the free friend sold out.
It's looking like, because from the contract it says the total supply is exactly what it is right now. So
it says, "Are we doing a collab with Disney?" And it said 100%, just waiting for their call.
Wait, actually, it's 10 away from selling out. Actually, it's 4429. It's about to sell out in.
That's just the allow list, or that's the whole supply is about to sell out?
The whole supply is about to sell out. So it should be sold out by the time.
Well, I'm gonna go look at prices afterwards. And yeah,
it's 009 right now.
This one said, okay, it does say 10,000 here. So that must be the allow list. Yeah.
But that's weird. On the contract, it's saying total supply. Yeah, the total supply is going up. The total supply is going up. I don't know how they coded this one, because the total supply on the contract just keeps going up.
My guess is like they had a total supply for allow list and a total supply for like public. But
no, the total supply in total, it just keeps increasing. So the contract it's kind of weird. But hey, it's still minting. People are still buying. She-Bits is what's minting now as well.
Yeah, there's a ton of like derivatives of this derivative too, of course, already.
Friends, Free Friends. Imagine if Free Friends kind of overtakes V Friends V2.
That would be funny,
wouldn't it? What if Gary V's brother is behind Free Friends?
Maybe Gary V's behind it, making a little bit of extra cash.
Yeah, we all could use some extra cash, Chris.
He saw his volume was down, so he's like, all right, here's what I'll do.
I scam these dudes. That's what I said. It's time to scam them, Chris. Scam them all. Yeah, Free Friends. I still wonder how the hell they got that many followers so quickly. Jeez, they just joined in June. 100,000 followers. Are they bought?
Oh yeah, 141 tweets. That's bought.
141 tweets. That's normal. That's not too bad.
You're not getting 100K followers and that amount. I mean, maybe if you're like
in the NFT
solid
space,
project.
you could do it. Okay.
I mean, like major projects have a hard time doing that. I mean, like I remember even if Invincible Friends was huge hype, and I think it had like 200K when it was minting.
And this one has 100K. What do you mean?
But it's Free Friends. It's a derivative.
It's free. People join these things because it's free. Like when you do an allow list, there's 100,000 people that enter, right? And to enter, you have to follow your Twitter, right? Join the Discord, right? So if 100,000 people followed you through pre-mint, is it possible to have them?
I'm still calling it fake.
Well, yeah, obviously, because it's not 100,000 real people. There's a lot of bots in there too, from people entering with multiple wallets. But still, I wouldn't say they bought 100K. I'll just say they marketed it. People wanted free stuff. And it's not bad engagement. It's not 100K.
No, the engagement. I agree. The engagement's good. But yeah. Well, I think that sums up today's show. We looked at the other side first trip gameplay, of course, talked about the free mint hack, which was a huge deal. And Ken gave some alpha on free friends, so we will be looking to see what they do.
I ain't give nothing, Chris. I ain't give nothing,
We
man.
will be looking to see what they do for the rest of the day. I think Ken is probably bullish on these, though. So,
Oh, they're up, Chris. They're up.
I
The
know.
floor is going up,
I'm about
Chris.
to go look at some. So
There's 65 sales in the last 10 minutes.
I'm
8
about to be
pending sales
I'm about to
right
be
now.
66. But we do
66.
have
You gonna buy
a
this?
we do have a special guest tomorrow. We're not going to announce him yet. We'll be also earlier as well. What is it? 2 hours earlier tomorrow than we usually are
11
at
a.m.
11
Eastern time.
a.m. Eastern time. So be ready for that. Like I said, it is going to be earlier. Anything else, Ken?
Yeah, these free friends are going up, Chris. The floor is rising.
Nice.
The floor is rising. It was 009. Now it's 011.
Sweet. We'll see
Probably
what they
about
do.
to be 012.
Probably so, man. But
Yeah, it's still trash though. All right. Yeah, I don't have anything more, Chris.
all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.